A lot of people love the idea of making money in real estate, and so they jump right in without having a clear, informed understanding of what they really want or even what they'd be really good at. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down the different methods, the pros and cons, and help you decide exactly what the best real estate strategy is for you. Get ready to nerd out with me, coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Quick Start Kit with everything you need to flip your first house in 30 days or less. Download it now at myquickstartkit.com.
If you're new here to this channel, I'm Jerry Norton with FlippingMastery.com, and this channel is all about ways to help you make money flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss new videos. When it comes to getting into real estate, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna assume that your reason for getting into real estate in the first place is to achieve financial freedom so you can live your dream life. That's why I got into real estate 15 years ago. It's the sole purpose of my training and software business, and it's why I make these videos and have this channel. The goal is to have, be, do, and give everything you want in life. That's why we do real estate. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. There are lots of ways to achieve financial freedom with real estate. So how do you decide what's best for you? What is the right strategy for you? Should you focus your efforts on short-term or long-term strategies? The answer depends on three important questions that I want to go over now, and then at the end of this video, you're going to take a quiz, so pay attention. The first question you need to ask yourself is, how quickly do you want to achieve financial freedom? You can't achieve financial freedom until you first create stability. You have to be living below your means. You have to be making more than you're spending. You have to eliminate consumer debt. If you're struggling with that, then before you do anything else, sit down and create a budget, make the necessary spending cuts, and start a debt reduction plan. You will not bring the right mindset to your real estate if all you can think about is how you're gonna pay your bills at the end of the month. Once that's taken care of and in place, if your goal is to transition and replace your current job or career and do real estate full-time as the way to support yourself and your family, then I advise you first focus on short-term strategies, ways to make money sooner than later in real estate. From lowest risk to highest risk, that includes real estate sales or being a real estate agent, wholesaling, and then fix and flip. These are all ways to make money very quickly in real estate, and if you're successful, you can make really good money. Many of my elite mentoring students are earning 6 and even 7 figures annually doing these strategies. My first month full-time, I made $52,000 wholesaling. Today, I routinely do 6-figure per deal fix and flip and new construction deals. So if your primary objective is to make money now as opposed to slowly over time or later, short-term strategies are where you should focus your time, energy, and effort. However, if building passive income and earning long-term wealth is more important for you right now than earning short-term active income, buy and hold investing is where you should focus. The goal with buy and hold is, after all of the expenses, you earn positive cash flow with each property until your passive income exceeds your living expenses. Over time, those properties appreciate in value while your tenants pay them down. But make no mistake, this takes time. For years in the beginning, you have to reinvest any money earned back into properties or to acquire more properties. It takes years for the properties to appreciate significantly and to pay them down. I don't care what anyone tells you, if you think you can use the rental cash flow for personal use in the beginning, you are destined to fail. Here's my word of caution to you. Do not invest in buy and hold unless you are perfectly content to not see a dime of that money for personal use for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. Only do rentals if you're committed for the long haul. Question number 2 that you need to answer to choose the best strategy is, what best suits your style and personality? If you're really good with people, you have a charismatic personality, and you love sales, you would be really good at real estate sales or being an agent, and you'd be really good at wholesaling. With both, you're working with buyers and sellers every single day. Now, we'll break down the differences in a minute, so keep watching, but really good agents and wholesalers love the art of the deal. Every deal they do is a rush and a thrill, and they live for the next deal. Do you have a short attention span and you get bored with long-term projects? Sales and wholesaling is for you. How do you know if you're good at sales? The best indicator is how you handle rejection. If you don't let rejection get to you and you're willing to talk to a lot of people and make a lot of offers, wholesaling or being an agent is for you. If rejection is too painful and you're not willing to get 99 no's for one yes, then fix and flip or rentals is better for you. What if you're really nice and you naturally see the good in everyone? What if you avoid and don't do well with confrontation? Then don't do rentals or fix and flip. You have to be tough as nails to manage contractors and tenants. You have to be willing to fire contractors on just about every single project. You have to be willing to evict a tenant and throw them out on the street when they don't pay rent. You don't have to be a jerk. It's not personal, but if you have a problem getting in someone's face, you won't be a good rehabber or landlord, and don't tell me you'll get someone else to do your dirty work. You still have to make the decision and set the policy. My brother is a good example. He is hands down the best rehabber I have ever met because he is so tough on contractors. He demands high quality, he works really hard to get the best pricing, so he's always beating up subs on pricing, and he'll fire a contractor without blinking if they don't keep to the timeline. And it's not personal, it's just business. What about if you're really creative and you love the creative process? Wholesaling is just pushing paper. It's moving deals, but it's not value add. There's no transformation going on, but if you love the idea of taking a dilapidated house that no one wants and transforming it into a beautiful house that everyone wants, you would be really good at fix and flip. For me personally, in the beginning, wholesaling was enough, but over time it wore off and it wasn't as fulfilling. Now, don't get me wrong. I love wholesaling and I still do wholesaling, but it's just another deal. What really gets me going is a luxury fix and flip and new construction. The bigger the project and the more stark the contrast from before to after, the more fulfilling it is to me. The third question to ask when deciding what is the best strategy for you is your risk tolerance. If you have a very low risk tolerance, then real estate sales is best for you because you have very low risk. You're not investing in any deals, you're not signing any contracts, you're not putting up any money. You're just getting paid commissions to help buyers and sellers do transactions. People ask me all the time, why don't real estate agents invest instead of being an agent? They obviously have a solid understanding of the market, they know how to analyze deals, etc. And the answer is simple. Investing is too risky for them, so they stick with real estate sales. Don't get into investing unless you're willing to constantly flex your risk muscles every single day. If you have a moderate risk tolerance, then wholesaling would be good for you. You have to put up some earnest money and maybe fund a deal for a double closing, but overall the risk is pretty low, especially if you have contingencies in your contracts and you don't do double closings. And if you have a higher risk tolerance, then fix and flip and buy and hold would be good for you because now you're taking ownership, and once you own a property, your risk increases. Plus, now you're putting your own money into the deal or you're borrowing money for the deals. Okay, so here's your assignment. I have a list of 20 questions for you to ask yourself. Answer each question as it pertains to you and your goals, not what someone else tells you is right or wrong. Next to each question, put a W for wholesaling, an A for agent, an FF for fix and flip, a BH for buy and hold, and then decide what's best for you. By the way, I'll post this list of questions for you in the description box below. Okay, here we go. Number 1, how quickly do I want to become financially free? Number 2, how soon do I want to make money in real estate? Number 3, do I want to leave my job and do real estate full time? Number 4, am I willing to wait 5 to 10 years before I see any money for personal use? Number 5, which strategy best fits my personality? Number 6, do I love working with people? Number 7, do I love the thrill of negotiating and putting deals together? Number 8, do I love sales? Number 9, do I have a short attention span? Number 10, am I good at seeing a project all the way through to the end? Number 11, how do I handle rejection? Number 12, am I willing to make 100 offers to get one deal? Number 13, do I avoid confrontation? Number 14, am I willing to fire a contractor on the spot or evict a tenant regardless of their story? Number 15, do I love the creative side of real estate? Number 16, does transforming a project from ugly to beautiful seem very rewarding? Number 17, what is my risk tolerance, low, moderate, or high? Number 18, does the fear of losing money supersede how much I could make? Number 19, am I willing to put my own money up or borrow money for deals? And number 20, will watching Jerry's videos make me more money? The answer is yes. Oh, and if wholesaling or fix and flip was the clear winner for you, then be sure to get my free quick start kit. It comes with everything you need to do your first deal in the next 30 days. You can get this at myquickstartkit.com or click the link in the description. Hey, if you learned something on this video, show some love, hit that like button right now and leave a comment. Let me know your biggest takeaway. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. I'm dedicated to helping you make more money in less time flipping houses. so you can live your dream life. And remember, it's not about the money, it's about having the time and freedom to have, be, do, and give everything that matters in life. That's what it's all about, and I'll see you on the next video.